Hi guys, Legend of Old 101 here. Talking about the SJWs, the woke. How they have killed the Terminator franchise, yo. They have killed the Terminator. Terminator won't be back. Not to the way that we want it to be anyway. Oh my gosh. Dark Fate was so bad. I just had to talk about it. Make this into a video, man. Separate video just talking about SJWs, man. And how they've just damn near just killed the Terminator. Single-handedly just wrecked it. But yeah, so remember to follow me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, 3 main places you're going to find your boy Legend of Old 101. And to press that like button. Smash that like button. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Press that notification bell when the next video drops. You're going to know about it. And remember to check the description box below. Got the Patreon, PayPal down there as well. And put your comments in the comment section down below. Always want to know what you guys are thinking. Love reading you guys' comments. Hey, just give me some feedback. Always love the feedback. Tell me your any ideas that you have, or any views that you have. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Put some comments down there, or just even message me on one of my channels. So, as I said before, Terminator was so disappointing. Looking at it, I was like, oh. Even when I knew it was gonna be a problem before it even came out, it was DOA. Literally, it was dead in arrival. This movie, it was dead in arrival. To be fair, they killed it. They killed the good vibes before they even released the movie. That's how bad it was. It was so bad. I'll say it was all bad. They had good elements in there. The action was good. It did as much as they could because it felt like they were so restricted in what they were actually capable of doing in that movie. So let me just break it down character by character, plot by plot. So let's start with Sarah Connor, the return of Linda Hamilton. She was not needed in this movie. She wasn't needed. As soon as they, spoiler alert, it's a spoiler. If you don't know the title of my video, it's a spoiler discussion as well. So I'm going to talk about spoilers in this video as well. So I'm going to put in this little box as well. I'll put in the title as well. So they kill off John Connor at the start of this movie. Really? You're gonna kill off John Connor? Oh my God. Gets my nerves even just saying that. Killed him off in the first 5 minutes of this damn movie. That already left a bad taste in people's mouths from the jump. See, okay, even the flipping CGI of like the younger version of them wasn't that great. The only thing great about it was actually John Connor himself. That was a good scene. That was a good I'm saying that was a good young version of John Connor. That was the best. But other than that, it was stupid. It was, and the thing is, what people are not saying. I'm looking around, looking at different channels and that, see what people have been saying about it. Guys, women, have been saying about this situation with John Connor and this whole thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. T-800 going back in time and killing John when he's in Mexico somewhere. For a start, how the heck is the T-800 going unopposed in this timeline? Someone tell that to me. For a start, John Connor wouldn't allow a rogue Terminator to go kill him like that easily. He wouldn't do that. For a start, didn't they have the plans of when the Terminators were sending stuff back in time? That's what I didn't get. It was weird. For a start, John Connor, the Resistance wasn't stupid. That's how I remember them. They weren't stupid. John Connor, if they send the Terminator back, okay, they're going to send somebody else back to stop that. They always had they always had a backup plan. John Connor always had a backup plan in the future. Always. Him and his generals. So him just getting killed like that was ridiculous to me anyway. That's why I don't consider this canon. I don't care what anyone says. This movie ain't canon to me. This is an Elseworld Terminator storyline. This is Elseworld. This is like a rogue book that they just released. You know what I'm saying? This is some Elseworld story to me. This ain't canon. As soon as that happened, I was like, nah, this ain't canon. This is not canon because it was stupid. It was just dumb. All of a sudden, the flipping T-800 comes out of flipping nowhere. No one sees this guy coming. hench flipping bodybuilder type rocking up to him, and this guy, they know who the Terminator looks like. And isn't this guy like supposed to be a fugitive, a criminal? Isn't this guy's poster everywhere? This guy's been killing people throughout time, throughout the Sarah Connor, John Connor timeline. So where the heck is the cops at this point? The cops, he ain't rocking up to Mexico and crossing that border without knowing who the heck he is. That's what it starts. So none of this stuff even makes any sense, anyways. To be fair, but and all of a sudden they get this Terminator. Okay, so Sarah Connor, bruh. My gosh, she's so cynical in this movie. Oh man, she was all that way. To be fair, like right 1 and 2 as well. To be fair, but and even more so in 2. But it's I don't know, killing Terminators. That whole thing didn't make any sense. Her by on her ones killing Terminators. Nah, no one believes that. So all of a sudden she's like this OP Terminator killer. Nah. The SJW there once again. The agenda sticking his ugly head out once again. So yeah, Sarah Connor character in this movie was trash. Wasn't needed. Shouldn't have been there. This is just for nostalgia, a factor. That's all she was there for. She didn't really serve any purpose. Next, Grace. I'm gonna go Grace. So Grace, the android from the future, the right-hand woman of the main character. So a character was okay. Grace, a character was all right. But the way she rocked up in this movie, she looked like she was a straight douchebag this entire movie. To be fair to me, she was a douchebag to Sarah Connor the entire movie. I was like, oh my god. As soon as she saw her, she was a straight douchebag. It annoyed the heck out of me. It literally annoyed the heck out of me. So bad. She was like, yeah. What are you doing here? I'm the only one who can touch Danny. I can only go next to Danny. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, Grace, shut up, Grace. That's the entire movie. I just thought to myself, Grace, shut up. For a start, you're useless. Why are you here? You got short bursts and you can't. Kyle Reese was wrecking Terminators on his ones without any enhancements. So how can you got enhancements, but yet you can't wreck the Terminator completely? It makes no sense. And apparently this, oh my god, what even more annoying about it as well, within the first few minutes, if you can't kill a Terminator, you probably can't win. Nah, bruh. Nah. Stupid plot point. I was like, you can't kill the Terminator within the first couple of minutes of meeting it? You can't win? Huh? Where did they get that logic from? What? The writers in this movie were off their heads. They were smoking something. They were smoking something. They were near a tree or something. They weren't right. Whoever wrote this script was not right. How much writers are on this? They did. Oh, there. My gosh, this plot holes got law. So, what were you doing the entire movie then? You were fighting a Terminator and you survived it more than once. So, isn't that past a few minutes? Sarah Connor and John Connor have been doing that for literally the first 2 movies. So, what would that be making any sense plot wise? It was stupid. So yeah, Grace. She just looked. She was buff as well, veins popping. Grace. She looked good. I gotta admit, she looked good, especially when she rocked up the first time. Oh my gosh, she looked good. But the first time she's beating up all these cops. Most of the time she's beating up people for no reason. She's like, and they're basically accusing guys of doing this. Like the whole time they're men bashing dudes. Like they can't do nothing right. Blah 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 throughout this entire movie. But yet, they're big pig-headed. Blah 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 blah. And Grace is just like the ultimate guy, just beating people up, just wrecking people for no reason. It's like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have looked at me. Bow. What? She's worse than the dudes in this movie. So I don't know what they were talking about. SJW once again. I was like, it was a cool concept, like a humanoid, because it did in Salvation as well, to be fair. But this one, she actually knew what she was. Came out, she was enhanced human, and that's what she was. She had short bursts here and there before she collapsed. So that was interesting. But to be fair, I wanted there to be a twist. As I said before in my other video, that if you've seen me spoiler review of Terminator Dark Fate, I said she should have been the villain. She was not a good guy to me. She did not feel like a good guy. She was a straight villain to me. If they did like a twist of that, she was the actual villain at the end and Rev 9 was the hero, I would have believed it. Because she was I've seen other people even talk about this as well. Like, just like me, they felt the same way. She was a villain to me. She felt like a straight villain. But she, because they never exploit this. The Terminators are infiltration units. So even if she should have been an infiltration unit. She should have been there to sabotage the plan. If Grace was an actual like traitor, I would have believed it. That would have been a great twist in that movie of just mediocrity. That would have been a great twist. Just to let's say it would have explained a lot. We cleared up some of the stuff in this movie, just like she infiltrated, you know what I'm saying, the resistance, and she got sent back. She could be like a Terminator sympathizer or something like that. Make it interesting, man. Make the plot interesting. The plot is so boring in this movie. The plot has been done to death. Like from Terminator straight to flipping Genesis. The plot has been done to death. Nothing you've seen in this movie is like Dark Fate nothing was new. There's no new ground being broken there. Nothing. Also. Okay, who's next? Danny. Oh. I'm gonna say the Rev 9 for last. Danny. Oh my Danny, the hero, the new John Connor. Oh my gosh. Talk about SJW agenda in full effect. Oh my gosh. This small Mexican girl. She couldn't kill a fly. Literally. She looks so fragile. In the future shots, she's beating people up. Oh my. She's doing judo throws and oh my gosh. Her first side should not be doing all that. Nah. To be honest, I doubt she even take people her size on. To be fair. Let alone people who's like 6 foot plus. It's ridiculous. Yo. So, this whole movie, she's complaining. All of a sudden, she gets out of nowhere, becomes a badass out of nowhere. Hell was just like a 0 to 100 real quick throughout the entire movie. It was just like, nah, I didn't believe nothing that she was doing. I didn't believe it. And even she was doing speeches in the future, like, we have to take a stand. We have to stop these Terminator. Nah. Sorry, Danny, I don't believe nothing that you said. And basically, 9% of the people who watched this movie didn't believe what you said. She was so unbelievable as a hero. Even she shows that face at the end. She's walking off with Sarah Connor at the end. Oh my gosh, when she took out the Rev 9. Nah, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe none of this. What she did in this movie. She was a waste of time too. She didn't belong in this role at all. Dani Ramos. She didn't belong in this role at all. And throughout this whole movie, there's Mexican storylines going on. It's just Mexican, the woke stories, stuff going on, like behind the scenes, the political stuff going on as well, like with the border. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just so much stuff going on in this movie. And anyone who's seen this movie knows exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah. There's Dani Ramos, useless. Terrible character. She's supposed to replace John Connor. Nah. And what they did to Edward Furlong character. Oh my gosh. Everyone was hyped when they heard Edward Furlong was coming back. John Connor's coming back. The young boy of T2. Everyone was hyped. And they do this to him, man. Oh, I feel so sorry for him, man. I feel so sorry for this guy. The dirt that's been thrown on this guy's character has been it's just been ridiculous. Off the charts. It's disgusting what they've done to John Connor's character. It's disgusting. And to him and Sarah Connor, it's disgusting. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna get on him soon. But right now we're talking about Dani Ramos. So yeah, Dani Ramos done. Actually, not done it. We ain't talking about Dani Ramos. Let's talk about John Connor. Let's talk about John Connor, yo. 5 minutes of John Connor. Let's talk about him. So yeah, as I was saying before, Edward Furlong. They threw dirt on this guy, man. They threw dirt on this guy, bro. They spat on his grave, bro. This is what they did to John Connor, bro. Oh my gosh. So bad. So bad. Oh my goodness. So bad. 5 minutes of just pure distaste. Rocks at the guy, shoots this guy twice. Shotguns him to the chest twice. Oh my god. Oh, guy turning around like, why would John Connor even stand there for the first four start and get shot like that? Nah, bro. Nah. John Connor with the ducked out. Would have dodged them bullets. Would have jumped out the way of something, not standing, get shot. His whole training was for naught. Sarah Connor didn't teach this guy to duck. Nah. Sarah Connor just caught off guard as well. That was ridiculous. It's like they had no training. It's like this was Terminator 2 from the beginning all over again. Where they didn't know that Terminator existed. That's what it looked like. Where they didn't know this guy existed. But yeah. They would never get caught off guard like that at all. It wouldn't have even made sense. It wouldn't have happened like that at all. And for a start, the plot-wise, this doesn't make sense. Because plot-wise, what did they accomplish in this movie? Nothing. The Legion's going to come back and just wreck everyone, you know what I mean? So, basically, what they did to John Connor is what's going to happen to Danny. The Legion's going to send the Rev 9s, or Rev models, back in time and do what they did to John to Danny. And that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen to Danny just the same way. Because this is a loop. This ain't going to happen. They did not break nothing. There's no loop breaking here. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. They're going to keep sending someone back until, boom, they're going to catch Danny off guard. Like John Connor was in the future. Apparently, he didn't send no one back to stop this T-800 from killing himself. So John Connor failed in the future as well. He failed. It was basically for sending someone else to stop that version. And apparently he was offline. He was walking around, apparently. T-800 was walking around. No one noticed this guy to sneak up on John Connor. Nah, I don't believe that. That's stupid. So let's get into Arnold's character, man. That's T-800. Carl. Let's go into Carl. Carl. So Carl. We see this guy. He rocks up. This guy kills John Connor. Lives the rest of his life with this Mexican woman and his Mexican son. And he's a decorator, an interior decorator. Talk about drapes and curtains. Okay. He's still his humorous self, Arnold. And his usual stuff, saving the day. For John. Everything was for John. He was sending coordinates to Sarah Connor about all these Terminators coming through the time portal. Even though Skynet shouldn't exist. It makes no sense why these people are getting sent through time and Skynet is dead. But apparently she's been killing Terminators ever since. So this is dumb. Just think of this plot. Just think to yourself as a Terminator fan. If you are a Terminator fan, just go by all the lore of Terminator and just the plot alone of these movies. How in the heck are Terminators coming through the time space continuum if Skynet is dead? Tell me this right now. In terms of their models, the Skynet models, how are they coming back in time when Skynet has been stopped? Tell me. And John Connor knew nothing about it in his future. Tell me. Yeah, no one can tell me this. No one can, in their heart of hearts, can tell me this, and even like keep a straight face, so even telling me that. So, yes, so that's out of the way. So yeah, he's oh my gosh. So basically, Sarah Connor sees him the first time and tries to kill him because of what he did to John Connor, and he wins her over towards the end of this movie, and it was he dies. Grace dies. So the two most interesting people in this movie dies, Arnold and Grace. Because Arnold, he could have been like a... And they still haven't explained why the heck he looks like that, the T-800 looks like. And all these models. I want to know how they get these people. Are they harvesting their skin like the Whisperers in Walking Dead? What are they doing? Are they curing their skin? Putting them on? Are they making... You know what I'm saying? They have to get likenesses of some of these models here. They have to get likenesses. You know what I'm saying? I want to explain why Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is so important. Why they keep sending back people who look like him. I want to know. I don't think the people want to know. At least in this movie, they should have explained that. Where he was just a normal person instead of an actual cyborg again. He should have been an actual person that helped create Skynet or something. He's like a general, he's in the army or military or something. Give me something, for goodness sake. Something different. Just clear up a plot hole that's been around for years. So yeah, so Schwarzenegger, he was all right. It's Schwarzenegger. He's to say 100. Yeah, he was all right. He's got his family. He sends them off, gets killed later on. Okay, yeah, you know what's you know what you've seen the movie. You know what I'm talking about. So then here's the Rev 9, a Mexican guy. Okay, Gabriel Luna, great actor by the way. I've seen him as Ghost Rider, so good as Ghost Rider in the Agents of Shield series. He's one of my favorite characters in the entire show. Um, he had nothing to do. He had nothing to do in this movie. He was just there. You know, he just appeared out of nowhere half the time. You didn't see him travel anywhere really. He was just there. Like on Robert Patrick or even Schwarzenegger, you didn't see him doing stuff really. He was just there. He just popped up somewhere and be like, "Yeah, I'm here. Let's fight." That was Gabriel Uni's character, and we didn't really get a sense of who he was as a machine. You know what I'm saying? It was just there. He felt like a human being pretending to be a Terminator. That's what it looked like. He was a human pretending to be a Terminator, and he happened to have abilities of a Terminator. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. He just happened to have abilities. That's what it looked like to me. So yeah, and plus his whole character design was I did not like his character design. His character design was trash. That model was that exoskeleton was garbage. Ugh. Who thought of the exoskeleton look? Who thought of that look? That look was disgusting. That look was ugly. Could have been interesting in him splitting apart and stuff. And Grace that's the thing what made the Rev 9 so trash as well. He kept getting the upper hand. He kept getting his ass beat by Grace the entire movie. I was like, what? You're the most useless machine in Terminator history. You're useless. Even John Connor being a cyborg in Genesis was better than you. How is John Connor cyborg better than you? You're Rev 9. Your abilities, what you should be able to do. You should be the most OP cyborg Skynet's produced. You know what I'm saying? It's Legion, but it's Skynet. We know it's Legion, it's Skynet. So yeah, Rev 9 was useless. He was useless, yo. And for a start, it's just like, oh my god, they could have made this movie so much better with that twist that I made up. Him being the hero and Grace being the villain. They should have done that, man. They missed a big opportunity right there to be Rev 9 to be the good guy, the hero. So yeah, they could have done like Gabriel Luna's character. He could have been like a human, and they modified him or something, put this liquid stuff on him and melded him into something. They could have done all this stuff, man. They could have done some experiments on him. They could have done so much stuff with this. They could have gone so many ways with this movie and make it complex and different. But they messed up, man. They missed so much key points in this movie that they could have made great. But yeah, too late now. Dark Fate's flop. Everyone's seen the box office for this movie garbage, and as it deserved. Rev 9 was useless. He hit his last beat. Never got the upper hand in anything. It was just there. He just got beat up by T100 and Grace the entire movie. So yeah, that's just my take on it. Tell me what you guys think about this whole SJW nonsense that's been going on. They've killed the blockbuster franchise. All these from now on, SJWs have ruined cinema. They have anything a big budget, SJWs all over it. They've killed it. Anything big budget, if you see a Star Wars, that's dead. If you see a Terminator, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? Anything big, it's going to be filled with SJW nonsense. You can't get away from it. They run Hollywood now. You can't get away from it. Anything big budget, say goodbye to your beloved franchise. Say goodbye. So yeah, I'm done talking about this. But I'm gonna plug my stuff real quick. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, 3 main places you're gonna find me. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, share the video, press the notification bell to inform my next videos, and check the description box below. So I got stuff down there as well. Patreon, PayPal. If you want to donate further, feel free. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. I'm just putting it out there. And remember to put your comments in the comment section down below. What what you guys are thinking. Hey, this is me signing off. Terminator Fate. SJW's ruined it. Terminator franchise is dead. I'm out. So disappointed. Peace.